everyone, welcome to this week of Life Cues. I think it's week 27, I'm pretty sure. So I hope you guys all have had a great week so far. I just got home from the farmer's market and I bought this most amazing cup. Do you see it? I love it. Look at the detail at the bottom of this pottery. And there's a tree. And then on the back, that must be her logo. And I love the little dots. I love it. It doesn't have a handle. So I made some chai tea in it. And at first it was a little too hot. So I just put, I have a lot of those knitted things I've made for cup cozies. I don't know where I threw it. But anyway, I had it on here at first to keep it a little not so hot to touch. But now it's perfect temperature. So I'm having some chai tea. And then this past week, I went for my second time raspberry picking with my friend Janet. And so this time I was draining the raspberries, just laying them all out. And you can even see bits of raspberry on this paper towel. And then I looked at the color of this paper towel and I thought, you know what, I'm going to wring it out, dry it, and you can still smell it, and see what it looks like. Look how beautiful. Isn't that pretty? And it smells heavenly. So last night I played with it a bit and I made some really beautiful flowers with my raspberry paper. Aren't they pretty? Now I'm not going to be using them today, but I just wanted to show you guys what you can do. Like, talk about recycling, hey? Upcycling, is that's what that is. And this was old cardboard packaging from something, and I just took my circle punch and put that on the bottom so it had a place when you go to glue it down. So I just use a whole bunch of discarded stuff, but I think they turned out really cute. I used the Tim Holtz what is that called, that dye, Tattered Florals, and made these up while I was watching a movie. So yeah, how fun. So I'm going to use a tiny bit of those in my prompt today, but not the big flowers. I'm going to use these scraps. So this prompt is about when people kind of start drama and then get caught up in the drama, and it's like, well, it's not my fault. You know what I mean? It's never their fault. They start something, but then it's not, they can't get their way out of it. They can't scramble their way out of it. So if you're one of those kinds of people that is a drama starter, or excuse my language, as my grandmother used to say, disturber, like you just can't leave things alone, this page is perfect for you. So I'm going to be using weathered wood. It's a blue. I must have spilled something on that. And broken china and salty ocean. So I'm going to use all of these. And I'm just going to kind of share the same sponge because they're all blues. And, do we really care? Not really. Sorry, not sorry, that saying. So this is basically to make myself clearer than I was in the opening statement. Something you would say to somebody that likes to start some trouble, and then can't get themselves out of the trouble. It's kind of like, oh, I never said that, or I didn't, Did I use this one? No. Oh, I love this blue. Oh, it's so gorgeous. They're so close in color, but so beautiful. And you guys know what I'm going to do, don't you? What I always do to my Tim Holtz inks. I'm going to get some of that water over there and spritz it all over and then let the reactions begin. Sure I cover it all up. There. This is probably the easiest way to make a background. If you don't have any tools at all and you're just starting and you want to do like mixed media, get yourself some distress inks, because there's so much you can do with it. That's probably too much water, but that's okay. There. Now I'm just going to leave that, and I will be back once it has worked its magic. So, look at my page. Isn't that gorgeous? I want to make sure you guys are in frame. Yeah, isn't that just beautiful? So that was just water. And what I did with the excess water, I took the garbage bits of this raspberry paper towel and I dabbed it into some of the water first, then I dried it with my heat gun. I still have to dry some of this. And then I'm going to cut this out I'm going to punch out some little droplets with a paper punch. Basically, the quote that Nick Canada had said, he said, "Don't hate when you start your own storms and forget to bring an umbrella." But basically, I'm going to say, don't start your own drama storm if you forgot your umbrella. And this basically can be for anyone, any one of us. If we ever are in a feisty mood and we start an argument and we start the crap, you know what I mean? Like we're in a bad mood, so we might even be fighting with our husbands, and we start the crap, and then everything goes to pure hell, you know? And we're like, now how did that even start? I think I told him to pick up something off the floor. Do you know what I mean? So if we're not prepared, if you're not prepared, don't start a drama storm if you forgot your umbrella, which is usually nobody prepares for a drama storm, right? So that's kind of the message of my prompt. It's very hard to put it into words, but you know what I mean. So don't start a drama storm if you forgot your umbrella. So I am making an umbrella now, and I'm using cardboard that was from our cured coffee pods. And I save corrugated cardboard because I love the way you can distress it. And I just laid a gesso jar over here and sort of cut out half of an egg, I guess, and just started making zigzaggy lines, like what I think an umbrella looks like. There and there. Kind of looks like half of a Easter egg shell. Note to self if I ever need to make an Easter egg. But that's what it looks like. See? So I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm going to start distressing this umbrella. So I'll move all these little bits out of the way. And I will definitely keep this piece because it's big enough. They're great for distressing, and the reason they are is because you can take this first layer off, and underneath is that ridged corrugated cardboard stuff, see? And it looks so cool when you distress it up and stuff. See? That stuff. So I'm going to strip a lot of this off, and then I'm going to probably put gesso on top and other little bits of distressing wonderfulness. One thing that works really well to get the paper off is, like, I literally just broke the lead in this pencil, and I was looking for a tool, and I thought, oh, I'll just use that pencil because it won't make any marks. And look at that. Works great. And then you can tear it, or because the whole point is you're trying to distress it, right? So the pencil works really, really good. You could use a stylus. Any sharp object would help. There. One thing that works really well to get the paper off is, like, I literally just broke the lead in this pencil, and I was looking for a tool, and I thought, oh, I'll just use that pencil because it won't make any marks. And look at that. Works great. And then you can tear it, or because the whole point is you're trying to distress it, right? So the pencil works really, really good. You could use a stylus, any sharp object would help. There. Okay, so I've cut out a few things. So far this is what my umbrella looks like. And then out of some scrapbook paper that had text on it, I cut some rain clouds. So I'm going to put one up there and just one over here, and I'll trim this one off. And then out of that tissue, I just basically cut some raindrops. And it's so thin because it's just paper towel. I'm just using one layer of it. So first I'm going to glue these guys on. I'm just using, I always find paper to paper, like thin paper to paper, glue sticks are the best adhesive, I find. So we'll get that one there, and this one over here on this side, and then just glue down some of the drops of my Drama Storm. So, and I think I've caused drama storms in my life for sure. I think we all have at some point. There. So I'll just go on and continue, oopsie, gluing down these raindrops. These would look like almost like rose petals, don't they? Really pretty. Okay, and what I did is I was going to say, remember I said I was going to use that punch, but I found it, because the paper is so thin, I just free cut some droplets myself. Made sure there was a point on one end, and then just came around like, kind of like that. And then that way they're not all the same size, and that makes it even better. And then separate them and put them down. So rather than throw out this, I had some tangled twine that was driving me nuts, and I was going to throw it away. So I'm going to make a handle for my umbrella, and I'm going to take 6 strands. This was so tangled up, and I sure didn't feel like untangling it. So let's see if I've got 6. 2, 4, I need one more piece. Here's one, right here. So just for right now, I'm just going to put a little knot here. And I am going to braid myself a handle like that. I'm going to use, make sure it's all clear at the bottom. Cut them pretty much all the same lengths. There. Get rid of this little bit. My umbrella's not glued down, but the petals are, and so are the clouds. So I've got 2. Oh, don't tell me. Oh no, good. I thought I only had 5. 2, 4, 6. So I am just going to quickly braid this into like some kind of a cordage, and it will be the handle on my umbrella. And it adds some texture to my page. Gets rid of some stuff that I was going to throw away anyway. And yeah, perfect. So I'm just taking my black charcoal pencil and I'm going around my clouds here, and then I will blend it in when I'm done, just so that they will pop a little bit off the beautiful rainy page in the back with pink raindrops. Only in the world of art journaling can you have such fun colors, hey? It's all in your imagination. I need to sharpen this. So for border around the page, I thought it'd be fun to use this little stamp. It's a rain cloud with raindrops. And I picked these up at, I think it was Michael's. And they have a lid like this. And there are 12, I think, stamps in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they're just little guys like this. And they're so cute. 12 piece, $1.50. So don't even get it at all. And so when you're starting a new stamp, you should kind of rough the stamp up a little bit so it will grip the ink, and it stamps much, much better when you get that first layer of flat rubber off. So let's see if that worked. So I'm going to stamp these little rain clouds all the way around. Funny because we've had so many horrible rainstorms of late. So let's see if that really truly works. Yep, sure does. So that's going to be my border, however crooked that is, around my page. So I'm just going to continue on doing that. This was kind of a simple page. It seemed like it didn't take very long, but oh well. It is what it is, but this is what I created today. So there's my rain clouds very close up. I kind of smudged in that, what do you call those, pastel pencils? I rubbed it in more to make it look like a stormy cloud over there and over there. And then you can see that little rain cloud stamp. It is so cute. And then my pinky purple raindrops in the background. I just wanted to use them because. And there's my umbrella out of my Keurig coffee box that I just took all the outside off and put some gesso on and braided my umbrella handle. So that's pretty much it. And then I wrote, don't start a drama storm and forget your umbrella. So basically, don't start something that you can't finish. Don't start something and then turn around and start crying about it because you've started the whole thing. And basically, I honestly think that if we thought about, okay, do I have everything I need to start this argument or this storm? Do I have my umbrella? Do I have all my wits about me? You would calm down so much that you might sit down and say, you know, if it was your spouse, you know, honey, could we sit down and talk about this? Or, you know, whoever, I need to talk to you about something, instead of kind of flying off the handle, that how we often do when we are usually tired. With me, it's always because I'm overtired. I turn into a big 2-year-old. You know what I mean? So don't start a drama storm and forget your umbrella. What? It's kind of a cute little whimsical page. So that's my page 4 is with the edges inked. And what I also did is I put dots, you can see them, just with the pen that I wrote with. I just put some black dots. And then I dripped my gesso brush. I didn't add more gesso on it. I just dripped it, and it made little white spots and some big white spots all over. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys watching. And we'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.